keeping it on the ground here. It's an open space. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to 29.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The Mountaineers will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Gets it. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's cheap. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Chris, it's early in this football game, but the defense had a golden opportunity to come up with a stop, and they allow him to run the football on him to get the 1st down, and now it's 1st and goal. Missed a golden opportunity. Let's see how they respond here.
The Mountaineers line up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback's got it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Great looking drive. 11th play coming up. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. He's got it right near the end zone. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. With that miss, no change in the score.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Handoff here from the shotgun. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He bring it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Big throw caught on the left side. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. We reach the end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. We'll see if these offenses can find a spark, get a rhythm going in the second quarter of this playoff game. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Running back with the football. Looks like Washington will have the first down.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this first down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about, that combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
And the Huskies are moving quickly down the field. Looks right for a quick completion. Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Huskies, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. Last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. A short completion to the tight end. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Cheap. Breaking free at the 35. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Mountaineers, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral it.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. He'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. The tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Gain moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. As the first down is still going. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
The Huskies line it up with 1st and goal. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Washington. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and inches. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Hebe keeps it himself. And the Mountaineers churn out another first down.
That's when you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. The back's got it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets rid of it on the move. The sure hands. It's cheap. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Mountaineers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun handoff here. And the Mountaineers will try to keep this drive moving. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That's an important first down on that running play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The offense readies for play number 10 in this drive. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, West Virginia. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. The gain moves the ball to the 34. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. And there's the handoff. Crosses the 45. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
He'll hand it off. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or then check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone in the first half of 17. And the Huskies come to the line in a hurry up. Handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They're going to run it here. Headed to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Huskies.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT puts them in front by 7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Play before they head to the locker room. No press here. The defense backing away. And it's a direct snap. Full step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Huskies will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. From the shotgun, drops back. On the run here, lets it go. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Washington. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back in this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. Bought some time, now lets it go. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Washington offense retakes the field here. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Same tailback, another carry. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Huskies. The Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, we need you guys to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Extra point makes it 35-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Oh, he makes the catch!
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the Sock were able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
The Mountaineers pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. Second and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Ball handed off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's hit just before the throw. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And the Mountaineers have first and 10 here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a strong run. They finally tackle tackle him down at the 4.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Mountaineers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, they're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? You finally get to him behind the line.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Here comes a handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. So, Kirk, it's Washington in front. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. And they'll give it to the back. Looks like Washington will have the 1st down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. He can go. Touchdown, West Virginia. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the 4th quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Here's the handoff. They're breaking free at the 35. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. They'll run it from the gun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a point.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Washington.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Tries to get it to the running back. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to fourth down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. Pounding away with the run game. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Boy, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
The game makes it second and medium. Looking for a receiver. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short in the 7th play of the drive. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Third down play here out of the shotgun. He's running out of time here. Cannot connect
Looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, enough for a first down. We finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. Fourth down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. First and goal, handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second and goal for the offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He's swarmed by the defense.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. He's back to throw again on second down. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? The pass rush closing in. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all